This is your weekend update with Molly, Paige, Rob, and Alex.
Good afternoon, America. According to experts in the field, in today's political environment, satire is thriving. Let's start off this segment with a simple definition.
No, Paige, we actually won't be able to do that because there is no simple definition for satire. You see, according to other experts like Robert Elliott, the staggering diversity of forms, tones, and materials make defining satire near impossible.
So what you're saying, Molly, is that there are traits and characteristics of satire, but the forms vary so vastly that it is difficult to nail down one single definition.
Exactly. We want to emphasize, however, that political satire is more than simply political humor, or what some deem pseudo-satire. It may be political, but it's not satirical. True satire casts a serious judgment, which often turns viewers off.
Is this going to be forever?
Therefore, TV executives tend to show more pseudo-satire programs in order to avoid losing viewers. To laugh at the element of play in satire, the audience must have some previous knowledge of politics. To prove this, we'll go to our reporter in the field, Alex.
Thanks, Molly and Paige. Now, let's ask the average skidmore student why they think the following clip is funny.
I believe that diplomacy should be the cornerstone of any foreign policy.
And I can see Russia from my house.
They appeared to be laughing, but then, who wouldn't get such a superficial joke? According to the Strange Bedfellows article, most Americans don't spend a lot of time informing themselves about politics, but we absorb a great deal from the media. Now, let's see if those liberal arts kids know a thing or two about politics.
Putting Americans back to work has therefore been my administration's top priority. Here are 3 jobs that, as of noon today, were still available.
Well, I thought the whole satire of the State of the Union speech as a whole was very funny, but I didn't really understand the references that they were making.
It was pretty funny. I mean, I didn't know exactly who that person was, but it was funny.
And there you go, folks. Political satire is more than laughing at a funny joke. Now, the first clip is accessible to a larger, more uninformed audience, and although funny, is not technically satire, but rather political humor.
Now that we know what makes political satire differ from the world of pseudo-satire, let's look at how satire focuses us to know about and analyze political policies versus how pseudo-satire simply makes fun of the personalities of the politicians. Say that 5 times fast.
Here are some examples of how satire is used to mock political policy.
Well, New Yorkers are faced with a tough choice, Seth. The Democrat in me wants Cuomo, but the train wreck in me identifies with Palladino.
Well, now let's say that gallon of gas hits $4 a gallon.
Oh, it's gonna.
Well, now in that case, we would need to start aggressively looking for new fuel sources, preferably by drilling in Alaska, mining in the Grand Canyon, and burning stem cells for fuel.
We saw a special election to fill his Senate seat. Now, that election did not go my party's way.
And now, examples of how political personalities are marked in pseudo-satirical shows.
Hey. Mary Matlin's having a party. Carvel clued me in.
It's an onion, psych.
I was so excited when I was told Senator Clinton and I would be addressing you tonight.
And I was told I would be addressing you alone.
Both pseudo-satire and satire are thriving today. For many young Americans, shows that employ political satire and pseudo-satire are a major source for news, especially concerning elections, and can take precedent over newspapers and news channels.
So Dee, do you enjoy political satire?
Yeah, I do. I think that adding comedy to it brings people to the issues who wouldn't normally look at politics.
Do you say shows like The Colbert Report and The Daily Show are good news sources on current issues?
Yes, definitely. In fact, in one of my classes, we watched Stephen Colbert at Capitol Hill discussing the Arizona immigrant issues, and even though it was just totally satirical, I mean, he had some really good points in it, and I think that was really great.
As a news source, would you say that you use it in order to find news about current issues?
Occasionally, I do.
What sources do you use?
The Daily Show, Colbert Report.
Why do you enjoy political satire? What do you think is so funny about it?
I don't know. It's something it's good to make fun of.
Now, would you use it as a source of news?
I kind of watch it because it's funny and then use it as a source of news on the side.
You can't say nuclear, that really scares me. Sometimes a brain can come in quite handy, but it's not gonna help you because I won 3 Purple Hearts.
Thanks, Skidmore.
Have a good day.
You're a right-wing nut job.
You're a pinko commie.
You're dumb as a doorknob.
Hey, you got that Botox.
But I still won 3 Purple Hearts.